Mike Schmitz here with Juan Nunez of Spain. Just had a crazy overtime win over Serbia. You're one of the youngest players, I think the youngest player on this team. You've had some great moments. What do you think you've been able to show so far this tournament?
It's all about teamwork. First games I didn't play well, but now with all teamwork, only me I can do anything, so it's all teamwork, and I'm very proud of my teammates.
What's up guys, how are y'all doing? So today I'll be talking about a future European star and possibly a future lottery pick. He has done a lot of damage this summer, won a huge trophy for his nation, and now he's ready to shine against grown men. Who is this guy? Let's find out. Juan Nunez Garcia is a 6'3" point guard born and raised in Madrid, Spain, and has started his youth career at the Alcorcón Basket. He quickly moved to Real Madrid at age 11. At age 16, he signed a professional contract with a Spanish club and has since played for Real Madrid's first team, as well as playing with the under-18 squad and the secondary team. He also has been part of the Spanish under-16 and under-20 national team and won the gold medal in both tournaments, having been the MVP in the last one that took place this summer with the under-20 team. Nunez made his debut for the Real Madrid first team during the 2021 season, while being the fourth youngest player to ever do it in the playoffs, and this past season he made his debut in the EuroLeague. And for the ones who are not familiar with the EuroLeague, it's a very tough league to play in, and this past season he has been a more regular choice under Pablo Laso, a also very disciplined and strict coach. So as you can see, Juan Nunez is clearly ahead of his peers, being that he plays always being one of the youngest or even the youngest on the team. There is some Ricky Rubio vibes in this particular aspect, as the Spanish point guard was a starter for Juventud at age 15. And okay, I might be exaggerating a little bit and this may seem a lazy comparison, but Nunez has already won so much at age 18 that, assuming he only has 2 more years of European ball before heading to the NBA, he will be probably the point guard with the best resume of all the guards entering the 2023 or the 2024 NBA draft. He is only 18 and has already won the Super Cup of Spain, the Junior EuroLeague, the Adidas Next Generation, the Liga ACB, the gold with the Spanish under-16 and under-20 squad, while headlining the All-Star 5 in these both European tournaments. And he stepped up in the knockout stages in this last under-20 tournament. He was named the MVP and he averaged 11.6 points, 3.9 rebounds and 4.9 assists per game. And even more important than the numbers, he showed flashes of a point guard who can be a natural leader, a guy that can share the ball with his teammates and make a team better. I think that's the most important thing that we can take out of this whole tournament. But obviously I would like to go a little bit deeper in terms of analyzing his game and what he can bring to a basketball team. But first of all, let's talk about my concerns about his game. So even though he's a guy that likes to share the ball, he also is a guy that takes a lot of risk on offense, as he tries always to make the final decision, the last pass. With that, he can be turnover prone. But another concern that really bothers me is he struggles with his shooting efficiency and consistency, as he, in my opinion, shots the ball too quickly, not having the most fluidity on his shot. And obviously we're looking at his shot in more detail because he's a point guard, and that can really affect the way he plays in pick and roll situations, especially where the drop coverage can be enough to take his strongest abilities. Defensively, he lacks lateral quickness, although That's not really my biggest concern about him, as his body can also improve in these next 2 years, and he's also quite good at anticipating plays, kind of reminding LaMelo Ball and even Rubio on this side of the field, as he is quick to understand what the other player is doing and what the other team is trying to create. As for its strengths, we are talking about a point guard that excels in positional offense with the ability to thread the needle and find passes where a normal player won't. He is super creative, crafty around the basket, and plays with lots of swag, confidence, and flashiness. He is best when playing pick and roll, as he can deceive the defense with his eyes only and strong decision making. Also, it's wonderful to see him play off the dribble, as he is very smart in terms of finding the lanes to dribble and attack the basket, a bit like Rubio. Again, he is very similar to Rubio or even the ex-Real Madrid player Facundo Campazzo, not only on the upsides but also the downsides, and Nunez could fit perfectly on a team that lacks a good decision maker in positional offense. Do you know any team that maybe would need a Nunez? I don't know, I'll just leave it in the air. Maybe the Boston Celtics, as they struggled a bit on the last NBA Finals in this aspect. You know, they didn't have a point guard that can be a leader, that can create shots for the other wings and centers, as they relied too much on Jason Tatum. But the main point is, how can Nunez fit in this NBA style? How can he adapt to a quicker NBA style? I'm obviously worried about that, and obviously worried about his jumper, but this type of players are the type of players that play their own rhythm. You know, like a bit like Luka Doncic is not a fast player, he plays at his own pace, and I still believe Nunez is the type of guy that you wouldn't want to bet against, as you can never, ever underestimate an intelligent player. So what do you guys think? Do you believe as much as I do in Juan Nunez? Do you believe he will be a future NBA lottery pick? Do you think he can adapt to the NBA style? Let me know in the comments down below, and see you next time.
Yeah, it's true that we have a lot of pressure because we are Real Madrid, but I mean, it's how you focus about it. Like, if you wanna think about training more and competing more, it's gonna be more easy.